Betrayer! Is it worth a buy? Let's read, guys, let's read. Betrayer is a first-person action-adventure game that takes you to the new world at the turn of the 17th century. The year is 1604. You sailed from England expecting to join a struggling colony on the coast of Virginia. Instead, you only find ghosts and mysteries. What catastrophe blighted the land and drained it of colour and life? Betrayer, an indie game from Black Powder Games. These guys were part of the Monolith team originally, and they've gone off to do their own shit. And this is a game that they've made called Betrayer. Now, I must say that this is quite a unique game. I've never really played anything like this before, yet after playing it I thought I'd played loads of games like it. For example, I instantly felt Far Cry 3-ish sneaking in. It's a very big open world game. It's full of atmosphere. It oozes atmosphere. I don't know what it's about, and that's what I like about this game. It doesn't actually tell you what it's about. It dumps you on an island and says, there you go, have a good life, bye. And you're kind of like, well, yeah, but what? No, I'm not telling you. F*** off. Sort it out yourself. And that's what I like about it. It's like it doesn't hold your hand and say, move forward. Now look around with your mouse. That's right. See that log? Jump the f*** over it. It doesn't do any of that. It just says, look, you're on an island. Good luck. And that's it. And there's little notes lying around the place that you pick up. There's a little Red Riding Hood kind of girl running around the island that you bump into. And then you come across a fort. And this is your home base, guys. And it's got the Union flag. Well, it's the Cross of St. George fluttering over it. And it's really well done. Although it would be nice if you could enter the buildings inside. Maybe do a little bit of cooking. And get the feel of a real kind of bit of crafting. You know, that's what really disappointed me, that they'd gone to this lengths of making a beautiful looking world, and the graphics look great, and the colour, the way they've done the colour is fabulous, and but it's very shallow. I went into this fort that looked just like a fort from the 1700s, and I couldn't go in any of the buildings. There was only 8 buildings there. They could have easily put a fucking door on it. I couldn't shut the gate to me castle either. That felt a bit shit. I would have liked to felt that security of being able to shut the gate door, you know. And so it was little things like that that really should not have been released without that, because this game is actually finished, guys. It is released. This is not a early access game. This is a finished game. With Betrayer, you are on this island and you are wandering around, and there are things out there, guys, that scare the shit out of you. It's a bit of a horror game. I had 2 or 3. Well, one of the moments my headphones came flying off my head, I leapt back in my chair and threw my mouse. I shat myself. There's a few things like that in the game. It oozes atmosphere. One of the best atmospheric games I've ever played. For example, you're in the real world and there's a bell. And you know, if you don't want to spoil it, then switch off. But there's a bell in your base, and you mount the bell up on the pole. But when you ring it, you change to the spirit world. And it is so well done. You can then hear and speak and see spirits, and you can run around the whole map in that mode, in a spirit mode, and then come back and then hit the bell, and it's back to reality. And it's so well done, guys. It's fabulous. There are, like I said to you earlier on, when I was playing this, I kind of saw bits of Silent Hill in the way they've done the artwork. Certainly Far Cry stuff that was in there, and a few other games. And it is a good game. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I've played it so far for about an hour and a half, and I am enjoying it. I'm going to keep playing it because I do want to do it and finish it. But there is a few flaws with this game. The combat's a bit shit. All you have is a bow and arrow and a tomahawk, which sounded fabulous, because I hate all these games where you're armed to the teeth. I like the idea of surviving off the land. I've made a bow, got some arrows and all that, but it's very stealthy. You stealth around, but you don't actually have any clue as to whether you're in stealth or not. You know, you crouch, but there's no meters or anything to say, oh, hang on, you won't be hidden here, and things like that. And when you do fight, the fights tend to all go the same way so far. You just like fire your arrows, and then when they get near you, you run like turn around, fire some arrows. So you kite everything, which is a bit shit. I was hoping for a little bit more with the combat. So that's a bit of a downer, really. But the game itself sounds good, looks good, and feels great. The control is just brilliant. You really have a nice sense of the control over it. However, I couldn't bind all the keys, which, sorry, that's bullshit. That should never have got past quality control. So there's a few drawbacks to it, but overall, if you're looking for an open world game that is very atmospheric, a bit scary, and doesn't give you any instructions, you don't even know what the f you're doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to solve a few puzzles that I've found, but I still don't really know what I'm doing. There's no quests, there's no missions, there's no go over there and do that. It's just like, there you go, do what the f, and you've got to suss it all out, and I like that. I like that. It's challenging, and I like that in a game. It's a single player game, guys. It's good fun. It's called Betrayer, and you know, it's not a lot of money. I've played a shitload worse for this price. It's $13.49, much better than fucking Dark Souls, and well worth a pickup, well worth a buy. Has a few flaws, but I don't think you'll be too disappointed with this. So that's Betrayer, worth a buy.